What's up, traders? December 11th, 2020. It's Friday. And man, it was all about the pound this week. So I'm going to cover that. GBP JPY, GBP USD. We got some awesome setups. And I think the volatility is going to continue going all the way through Christmas and into the inauguration. Whoever gets inaugurated in the first of the year. So it's going to buckle your seatbelts. For sure. And I think we have some great, I think this pound volatility is going to continue. It's just super important we get on the right side of it. But especially in the first week in our VIP group, we had and caught some amazing trade setups for the pound. So let's take a look at those real quick. I'm going to share my screen with you. And if you're new to me, thanks for hopping in, checking out my channel. I mentor people, beginner, intermediate, advanced, on my different strategies for trading FX, different, typically gold, silver, and but mainly been focusing on FX pairs lately. So click the links below, check us out. I use price action and institutional methods, and also for my advanced students, help them to get outside funding and from various sources that they choose. So that being said, I'd love to see you get there. And this is where we are on the daily chart, right? So we had this huge wick. And now this sure looks like a reversal that we're in the middle of, right? So it's really, man, we just like ticked this 61.8% retracement last night and starting to get a bounce here. These are my downside targets, especially the 78.6 right here on this IT candle. Huge imbalance here for these institutional levels. And if we zoom into the 4 hour though, I think we have a great opportunity for the pound to, let's see here, really get in on some areas on a bounce. Okay, so however you like to do that, I typically like to use my Fibonacci's, right? So I use Fibs for just about everything. And man, look, so if we were to get in here, the 78.6, right? So that would be from this move down to this low. I love the 78.6% retracement for pound pairs. That would also take us to the 61.8. That extends out. Actually, Alejandro, shout out to you, man. If you watch this video, you put these extra levels, and I really love your strategy for doing that for the Fibonacci. So, man, I'm always learning stuff for my students and people I mentor, and that's the amazing thing about our group, right? So we have these big levels down here, which will be our downside targets, and that also happens to be at 1.30. So, depending on the news, like if it's an all-out no-deal Brexit, then we could be accelerating to these levels like super fast in the matter of a day. And who knows what's going to happen over the weekend. So I have a sell limit here right at 132.80. I think this is going to be a great setup going into the weekend. I will definitely be looking to enter in these trades around this area. Of course, you know, we have we have the backside of the trend line, which we easily could retest, but looking at the 4 hour for entry in the 4 hour, we can go 3 hour. This is where we're at. I think this seems pretty doable. So that's where we are in pound dollar, right? So let's take a look just across the board on pound pairs. GBP JPY, man, we were trading this all week. And got in some great trades. Let's see here. I did a different setup. There it is. There it is. So we caught, first of all, this false breakout. This happened on Monday. So one push up, 2, 3, false breakout leading to a breakdown. And just like on, so, you know, the yen pairs right now are a little bit different than, you know, say GU, but, you know, I think some sort of bounce move up seems pretty likely, and then following that, a move lower. So, but either way, I mean, we're super close to this 136, well, less than 100 pips, but we're right at this institutional level here, and I think this could play out to be a great buy limit opportunity. But, you know, depending on the news, now let's just keep in mind fundamentals for the pound, you know, in a matter of a day, we could be retesting these lows down here like extremely quickly. And, you know, just to be honest, this 127% extension looks really, really, really good. Let's zoom in. So when I use the fib extensions and look for those levels, I like to mark them off and then take a closer look to see what we have going on within that consolidation pattern, right? So this is what it looks like in the 4 hour. We have a big market imbalance here. Sell to buy move, right? We're getting really close to these IT candles in there. So if we get a massive breakdown, I think that it's a long ways away, but like I said, it could be there super quickly. So GJ is definitely on the radar going into the next week. And then let's also take a look at pound CAD, right? We had a great setup for pound CAD earlier in the week. This is an awesome setup because we've established the market structure, right? We have triangle, love these formations. And now, and what a fake out, big push lower, right? Move higher. So this is the definition of a buy to sell move, right? So, and I know some people in my group too got caught off sides on this. So big buy, buyers get in, thinking we're going to retest this, the top of this triangle, right? And then what happens to price? Falls to the floor. And now, interestingly enough, retest this low. You can see we've already broken down and consolidated before move lower, but I think it's pretty likely that we could see, just like with GU, another bounce up, which will provide a really good selling opportunity before we retest this low here, which is also the 127% extension. So man, there's some awesome setups for the pound, and it's going to be exciting next 2 weeks. So buckle your seatbelts, make sure you're managing your risk. And if you'd like to take part in these setups with me and my group, or have me mentor you and show you how to get funded with 100K of outside trading capital, click the link below to get started. And I can't wait to see you in my group. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace.